Ball's in the air, and the tip's controlled by the Lions. Lanphier wants to push the pace. Rochester wants to slow things down. We'll see what happens. They split during the regular season. Sectional championship here tonight. Marquise Brooks with the ball on the wing right. Hands off up top to Lazaria Williams. Rochester playing a matchup zone. Ball's in the hands of Price. Goes into the lane, throws it on the wing. To Trotter. Trotter to Brooks. Shot up, no good. First shot of the game, rimmed out. And the rebound, Kelsey Bales of Rochester. And the Rockets will push it. They cross-court a pass into the right corner to Kelsey Bales. Puts it on the deck, gives to Reed out front. Kaylin Reed, freshman, will hand it off to Lindsay Sapetti. Coach Badura stands up, puts 4 fingers in the air to reverse the call of the play that the kids were running. In the post, Maddie Kaufman hasn't touched it yet. They cross-court a pass to Sapetti. Now back out front to Reed. Throws it back in the right corner. Sapetti puts it on the court, gives to Kaufman into the lane. Now left side for Reed. A jumper from 15 is no good. Rebound tapped out front. Rochester ball. Sapetti missed a long 2. Kaufman the rebound. Gives it right side to Tinder on the rim. It fell off. 0 for 3 start shooting for Rochester. Into the lane for Lanphier. Lazaria Williams missed. Putback is no good, but a foul on the rebound. Check the call. It's going to give Lanphier a couple of free throws, and this has been an issue for Lanphier all season, shooting free throws. Kaylin Reed, freshman, committed the foul. Shooter will be Cheyenne Trotter, 38% free throw shooter. Her first one here is no good. She put a lot of air under it. Trotter, a 6-foot sophomore. Lanphier's free throw shooting woes have cost them games this year. Hope they don't cost them game tonight. Free throw by Trotter, number 2. Oh, missed everything. Not good. Not a good start. So we're still scoreless a minute and a half into the game. Sectional final here in Champaign. Lanphier and Rochester, and the Lions put on 1-2-2 press. Broken. And Reed dribbling up court, had it put away from behind, out of bounds, and it will be Rochester ball. Sapetti to throw it in on the end line. And she bounces it in front, intended for Kaufman. The ball was kicked out of bounds by Lion defender, Lazaria Williams. 6:21 left in the first, 0-0. Sapetti throws it out front to Reed. Hands off to Kelsey Bales, B-A-L-E-S. Bales between the circles. Goes right side to Sapetti. To Bales in the corner, shot partially blocked. Marquise Brooks got a hand on it. Lanphier ball on the run out. Trotter gives it to Brooks and a double dribble. Marquise Brooks turns it over. Maybe a little nerves here at the start. Neither team has put the ball on the basket. Trotter missed a couple of free throws for Lanphier. And we're still scoreless, 2 minutes in. And the Lions pressure. Pass over left side to Bales. Cross court for Rochester. They'll reset with Reed up top. Freshman guard dribbles. Throws it in the corner to Sapetti on the right side. Guarded by Brooks. There's a feed down low. Backdoor and a score for Rochester. Kelsey Tinder. Tinder, first points of the game, and the Rockets jump in front 2-0 with 5.5 left in the first quarter. Good backdoor find that time. Kelsey Tinder with the hoop, low block left side. Lanphier ball, Holman drives inside, left side, got away with a travel. Nope, she did not. They called it. She did carry the ball, and you didn't hear the whistle, and then you heard the whistle. Turnover Lanphier. 2-2-1 zone press. Broken by Reed behind the back dribble. Kicks it out front to Sapetti. Bales now back to Sapetti, and Reed took an extra step before she dribbled. Boy, these kids are a little jumpy here tonight. Both got wins here on Tuesday against teams that thought they were going to win. So I guess based on that, they were both upset winners here on Tuesday. They should be relaxed and ready to go tonight. Lanphier upset MacArthur, and Rochester upset Mount Zion. Lanphier ball down 2-0, 3 minutes in, sectional final in Champaign. Marquise Brooks with the ball for the Lions, averages better than 16 points a game. Goes around a high screen, comes to the free throw circle, Tries to lean in and get rid of the ball. Finally does. Found her teammate Kylie Parker, who's coming off the bench. Good find by Parker to Trotter, and Cheyenne Trotter right at the rim on a good shovel pass from Parker ties the game at 2. Trotter with an easy deuce. Rochester ball, left side. Reed thought about a 3, guarded by Trotter. Goes into the corner, double teamed, and carried the ball. Turnover Rockets. Their third early turnover, and Coach Baduras calls timeout. 4:24 left in the first. Lanphier and Rochester, 2-2 tie in the sectional final. Back in 30. Video and our audio on YouTube tonight. Lanphier and Rochester tied at 2. 4:18 to go in the first quarter off the Rockets timeout here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM and 1450 AM. We'll join the Illini game in Evanston when this is over. Kylie Parker drives right side for the Lions, throws it out front, a jump shot, good! Rosaria Williams from 17 feet puts the Lions in front in the steal. Trotter glides in, scores, and she's fouled. Trotter with the takeaway and the bucket. And a free throw coming. 3:54 to go in the first. 6-0 run for Lanphier with foul on Kelsey Bales of Rochester. Trotter missed a couple of staff carpet free throws earlier this period. And Trotter ready to shoot her third foul shot attempt. And this one she missed as well. Rochester has gone to the bench with Katie Dorman, and she got that rebound off the Trotter miss. Here come the Rockets. Down low, they get it in the hands of Kelsey Tinder. Her shot no good, Trotter the rebound. Outlet to Parker. Had a good game against MacArthur. Reverse layup try, no good, off the bottom of the rim. And this one a tie-up. Hoffman reached in and tied up Trotter on the rebound. Rockets will get the ball on the other. Went 3 minutes without points. Rochester got a couple, and Lanphier scored the last 6. It's 6-2 Lions with 3.5 left here in the first quarter. Rochester ball. They've subbed in Colleen Ziebart off the bench. Tinder throws it left side for Dorman. Her 3-ball no good. Lanphier's Serenity Price with the rebound. 6-2 lead for the Lions. Parker with the ball goes right side into the corner. Rosaria Williams. She'll back off. Now drive in. Goes into the lane. Finds Brooks out front. Latrice Brooks. Spin move to the free throw line. Gives it to Williams. Into the lane. A runner banked it in. Rosaria Williams. 8 unanswered for Lanphier. It's 8-2 in the Lions pressure. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Rochester having trouble getting it past the end line that time. Well, it gets loud in this gym. There's not a overflow crowd here, but it's noisy in Old Combs Gym in Champaign. Ball is thrown in by the Rockets to Kaufman. They get it to Reed. Runs up the left side. Stops. Throws on the brakes. Hands it off to teammate Katie Dorman. Now Kaylin Reed will reset things from up top. The freshman throws the left side to Dorman. Baseline. Ball is tapped loose, and Lanphier gets a takeaway. Jayla Evans with the steal. Junior reserve for the Lions. Here they come. 8 straight points and an 8-2 lead with 2.5 left in the first quarter. Brooks finds a seam. Goes to the basket and rimmed it off. Rebound, Lanphier had it, lost it, tie up. And Arrow this time will keep the ball in the Lions' possession. 2:19 on the clock, and we have a stick and shake timeout. And it was called by Rochester. 8-2 Lanphier the lead, 2:19 left in the first. Let's take a 30-second break. Back inside Combs Gym in Champaign, Tim Schweitzer, Thursday night basketball, sectional championship. Lanphier 8, Rochester play here in the first quarter. Martrice Brooks gets the ball off the goes to Holman on the wing. They throw it down low to Price. Turns, tries to score and threw it up off the bottom of the rim. Rebound in front, put up by Williams. No good, but she was fouled. And Rosaria Williams will head to the line. They get the foul against Rochester. 2:01 to go in the quarter. It is on Hannah Tinder, 5'11" sophomore. Kelsey Tinder's younger sister. Williams this season at the line, 54%. She has 4 points in the game, and she'll shoot 2. First one is on the way, and good. Maria Williams, 5'7" senior guard for Lanphier. They have scored 9 straight. They lead 9-2. 2:01 left in the first, and Williams, as the gym quiets, shoots her second staff carpet free throw. It rims out. And Maddie Kaufman, that was Hannah Tinder with the rebound. Maddie Kaufman in the middle of the offense. She was the intended receiver of the pass that's picked off by Serenity Price. Glide in right side and 2 for Price. Serenity Price, 11 unanswered for Lanphier. And Rochester having some struggles with the Lions' pressure. 11-2 lead for the Lions. Here's Kaufman down the lane, skips to the basket and scores. Maddie Kaufman, 999 career points off that bucket. And it stops the 11-0 Lanphier run. It's 11-4. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Lions in the home white. A 3 up top. Banked in by Price. For Serenity Price, that is 43 made three-pointers this season. And it's 14-4, and the Lions got a takeaway. Pass intended for Kaufman, picked off by Lanphier's Cheyenne Trotter. There's Martrice Brooks out front with a minute to go in the quarter. Brooks throws it to Kyle Holman in the corner. She'll bring it back out front. And off to Serenity Price, 6-foot junior. Gave it to Brooks. Now Holman with it, and back to Brooks with 40 seconds left in the first. Lanphier up by 10, 14-4. Bounce pass to Price on the left side. Back out front to Brooks, who has yet to score. Averages 16.4. Here's Holman down the baseline right side. Throws it out front. Ball tapped loose, but picked up by Brooks. 20 seconds. Lions trying to cash in here at the end of the first quarter. Holman with it on the wing right. Out front, Williams drives into the lane. Williams, a runner. Oh, she missed. Rebound in tight. Tyler put it back up. Shooter's foul. With 7.9 seconds to go in the quarter. So Cheyenne Trotter back to the line. She has a basket, and she's 0 for 3 on free throws here in the first quarter, and she has 2 more staff carpet foul shots to shoot. Well, when you're struggling to shoot them, take a deep breath, put some air under the ball, and see what happens. Trotter's first of 2. No good. She got that one on the back of the iron, and it bounced off. So 0 for 4 at the line here in the first quarter for Trotter, who I mentioned a moment ago is 38% good on free throws this season. A Lanphier sophomore, 6-footer, headband adorning her hair. Here's the shot, and it is no good. And a whistle on the rebound. What do we got? Lane violation. Trotter's going to get one more chance. Not sure that's good. Well, if she makes it, it'll be good. She's got an 0 for going at the free throw line. 5 misses. See if she can make one here. 7.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Foul shot. And no good again. Rebound. Rochester's Kelsey Tinder, and she tossed it, aimed it for a teammate. Her intended receiver, Reed, didn't catch it. It's out of bounds to Lanphier with 5.6 seconds left in the quarter. Another Rochester turnover. They'd had 5 of those here in the first period. Lanphier will throw it in. Price swaps it across to Holman. Baseline drive, right side, cut off. 2 seconds. Shot by Price. No good, off target. And the quarter comes to an end with Lanphier up by 10. Lanphier 14. Rochester 4 after 1 in the sectional final in Champaign. Tough ball handling first quarter for Rochester. They trail 14-4 to Lanphier. 5 Rochester turnovers in the first. Rockets ball to start the second. They throw it out front to Kalen Reed. The freshman three-point sharpshooter gives to Maddie Kaufman. Into the lane, cut off, back to Reed for a triple. That is no good off target. And the rebound to Lanphier's Cheyenne Crowder. Come the Lions up 14-4 to start the second quarter with their first chance with the ball. Marquise Brooks, who's been setting it up for other people so far tonight. See if she decides to go in and try to get some points. Trotter throws it right side to Lazaria Williams. Back to Trotter. Bank hit up and in. Cheyenne Trotter shipping back. 16-4 Lions. Early second quarter. Rochester again struggling in the backcourt. They finally clear the timeline. Get it to Kaufman. Down the lane. Maddie goes to the glass. Had a shot blocked by Price. But the rebound picked out of there by Zebert for the Rockets, and now whistling a foul, and they get the Lions on the hip check. Lazaria Williams whistled for that person. Williams called for the foul. Lanphier's 4th during the first half. Reed threw it over to Bales. Now back to Bales on the left side at about 40 feet from the hoop. Throwing high post. Kaufman's got some room, goes in and puts it in. And Maddie Kaufman, 1,001 points for her high school career off that basket. 1-0-0-1 for Maddie Kaufman. See her dad Brian over here to our left. He has to be happy with that. Not so happy with the score at the moment. 16-6 Lanphier, and a reaching foul on the Rockets. Kalen Reed commits the personal. There'll be 2 on Reed, I think. But they call it another way. Yeah, they did call it on Reed, her second. 6:31 to go in quarter number 2. Lanphier up 16-6. Ball is lobbed out front from Holman to Marquise Brooks. Goes in, cut off, gives to Holman. 4-3 from the right side, no good. Kaufman the rebound. Hands off to Zebert. Kalen Reed throws it left side. Kelsey Bales in the middle to Kaufman. Cut off, throws it on the corner for a 3-try that's no good to Bales. And Lanphier gets the rebound. Trotter picked it up, gives to Brooks. Glide in Williams, missed an easy one. Had a runner in from the right side that rolled over the rim. Rebound Rochester, here they come. 3-ball for Bales, got it. Kelsey Bales, 38th 3 of the year. Maybe that'll give the Rockets a lift. 16-9. Lanphier by 7. 5:40 to go in the half. Williams throws it to Marquise Brooks over on the right side. Skip pass across to Holman, left wing. Now to Serenity Price up top. Just off the left side of the key. Throws it to Williams, and a carry on Williams. She doesn't believe it. And it was a ref who's familiar with the Lanphier program at Alexander. Ed's son plays at Southeast, but he's had Lanphier games this season, boys and girls. One of the 3 officials working this sectional final. Turnover Lanphier, it's their 3rd, and now Lanphier gets another turnover as Rochester made a bad pass that Williams picked off. So So Williams, after turning it over, gets a steal. Kylie Parker drive. Inside, had the ball knocked loose, got it back along the baseline. Hands off to Brooks. Out on the wing left. 5 minutes to go in the half. Brooks passes to Parker, and she juggled it out of bounds. Good idea. Both Brooks and Parker attacked the lane, went to the basket. Brooks bounced it to Parker, but she couldn't handle the pass. And Lions turn it over. Now Rochester nearly turns it over again. Still in the backboard on about an 8 count. They finally clear it. Get it ahead. Kaufman had it, lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Lanphier. It'll be out of bounds for the Rockets with 4:49 left in the first half. Lanphier up 16-9. Rochester sends Siebert out and brings Lindsay Sapetti back in. Kaufman in the lane for the Rockets. Throws it out front to Sapetti. 5'7" senior guard Lindsay Sapetti. High post Kaufman. Thought about a free throw line shot. Instead drives into a double team. Throws it out front. Sapetti, a bomb is no good. Rebound saved by Lanphier and a foul. Lions were able to save the ball in, and then Rochester commits the foul by getting on Kelsey Tinder of the Rockets, her first. And it's the sixth team foul. 6 team fouls on Rochester. Lanphier's committed only 1. 6-1 on the fouls, and the Rockets guilty of more than the Lions so far. Williams drives into the lane, goes to Parker on the wing right. Parker thought about a shot, drives around the screen, set for her by Cheyenne Crowder. And threw the ball back to Crowder. Hooked out of bounds by Kaufman. And the Lions will keep the ball on their own line. 4:02 remaining here in the first half. 16-9, Lanphier leading. Pass out front to Crowder. Now Lazaria Williams goes down the lane, right down the middle, put it in. Williams has scored 7 to lead all scorers, and it's 18-9. Lanphier by 9. Biggest lead for the Lions was 12. Left side, Sapetti. Spins around. Kicks the ball over on the right side to Tinder. Inside Kaufman. Quadruple team. Throws it to Reed out front, who drives and had her shot blocked. Good clean block by Crowder. Who brings it out. Runs the court. Gives to Parker. Left the shot short. Parker had it. Lost it. And they will say Lanphier ball. So Lanphier will get it. 18-9 the Lions lead with 3:26 to go in the half. They'll throw it out front to Kylie Parker. 5'7" junior. Gives to Brooks. A 3-ball. No good. First shot by Brooks tonight. She missed it. Got it on the rim. Went up high on the backboard. And it's recovered by Rochester. Rockets down by 9, just over 3 minutes to go in the half. On the left side, Kelsey Bales trying to fire a pass down low to Kelsey Tinder, and it's off her hands out of bounds. Rockets just having a lot of ball handling issues. Lanphier causes a lot of those problems. Not sure what, we have a good crowd here tonight. I'm not sure where any of them parked. All the parking lots are covered with construction gear as they're rebuilding Central High School here in Champaign, but fans were late arriving, probably had to park over by the University of Illinois. Take a shuttle bus. 18-9 the lead for Lanphier. 2:40 to go in the half. Lions ball. Lazaria Williams on the left side. Throws it up top to Matrice Brooks. Brooks around the screen. Goes down the lane. Put it on the glass and good. Brooks with her first two. 20-9 in favor of Lanphier. 2:24 left in the half. Here's Reed throwing it down low for a shot banked up too hard by Kelsey Tinder. And Lanphier's Serenity Price clears the board. Lions ball. Williams throws it right side for a Holman 3. That's good. First 3 of the night for the Lions. Holman. And it's a 14-point Lanphier lead. Biggest lead of the night for the Lions with 2:06 to go in the half. The Holman triple makes it 23-9, and we'll pause for a 30-second Steak and Shake timeout.
Vision Care says Associates provides a number of different eye care services for people of all ages. The team at Vision Care uses the most advanced technology to help keep patients' vision healthy and is
Illinois is on a 12-2 run at Northwestern. The Illini were down and now, midway through the first half, are up 7 against the Cats. Illinois 20, Northwestern 13. We'll join that game when we're done here in Champaign with the girls' sectional final. And Lanphier leads Rochester 23-9, just under 2 minutes to go first half. Rockets in the road uni tonight, the road orange, Lanphier in the home white. With the basketball for the Rockets off their third first half timeout is Lindsay Sapetti. Throws a pass that was almost picked off, but Reed saved it for the Rockets. Now they get it out front to the freshman guard Siebert. And she is fouled on a hip check by Azaria Williams. Only Lanphier's second foul. They've both been on Williams. She'll exit. And Charlisha Wallace will come in. Charlisha Wallace, a 5'4" junior for the Rockets. Doug doesn't usually play very deep off the bench, and he's got a 14-point lead with a minute 32 to play in the half. Rochester ball off the foul. Sapetti throws it left side. Now here's Kaufman with a baseline drive, threw the ball out of bounds. Trying to find a little room under the basket right along the baseline to throw a pass, and it hit the end line out of bounds. Turnover number 8 for the Rockets. Lanphier does that to teams with their constant pressure. Lions up by 14. They run some clock here as we head toward halftime. A minute 10 to go, and with the Rockets back in the zone, Latrice Brooks is just going to stand out at the Champaign Maroons emblem out at midcourt and dribble the ball. And by the way, that emblem at midcourt, if you're watching on YouTube, SPS Channel 22, it's a bear, a maroon bear. 44 seconds. On the right side of the lane goes Brooks, comes back up top, shoots a three and missed it. And the rebound to Sapetti. 33 seconds, plenty of time for the Rockets. They throw it left side to Katie Dorman, now back to Sapetti. Gives to Kaylin Reed. Sapetti gets it back. Dorman on the wing left. Lanphier in the zone. Here's a move into the lane by Kaufman. Back out on the wing to Sapetti. Her shot no good. From 3. Rebound banked up and in. Boy, the Rockets needed that. Put-back bucket by Kelsey Tinder. 9 seconds. Lanphier's got a Holman with a 3 that's no good left side. Rebound. And get a shot off. 1 second and no shot. So, Lanphier leads the sectional final by 12 at halftime. Rochester trailing Lanphier as we hit the half. It's the Lions 23, the Rockets 11. We'll take a 3-minute steak and shake timeout and be back with the Alderman Ralph Hanauer halftime show. Matched their biggest lead. First minute of the third quarter. Rochester ball. Reed guarded by Holman in the Lanphier D. 6:48 and counting. Kelsey Tender. Gives to Reed. Throw it left side. Sapetti, a runner from the baseline, is good. Lindsay Sapetti averages 6.5 points a game, scores her first of this game. On a run in the on the left baseline, she came from left to right. And it's 25-13. Brooks throws it in the post. Serenity Price to the glass. Missed it. Rebound to Williams. Back up, missed it. Williams again, back up and in. Rosaria Williams doing a great job on the boards. Puts Lanphier back up 14. Rochester in a hurry. Left side of three. Sapetti. Oh, that one hugged the rim, bounced up, and then went in. Sapetti with a triple. And it's 20. Oh, they're going to give her only two, apparently. Only two went up on the scoreboard. I thought it was a three. 27-15. Okay. We'll mark that down. And a drive in by Brooks. Left side for Lanphier. Put it up with the left hand off the glass and good. Marquise Brooks with her second basket. 29-15. And the ball knocked away. Zonia Williams in the backcourt. Ball is kicked. No whistle. Rochester gets it back. The girl that kicked it gets it. Kelsey Bales. Hands off. Right side. Shot block. Serenity Price blocked the shot try of Kelsey Tinder straight out of bounds. Boy, I like the smooth move that the officials missed. When the Bales girl kicked the ball in the Lanphier offensive court, they went and got it and they let her go. Now a foul on the line. It is on Cheyenne Trotter, her first. Lanphier committed only 3 fouls in the first half. 29-15, the Lions lead it. 5:20 to go, third quarter. Ball's thrown into the post to Kaufman. Drives in, cut off, throws it on the wing. Reed will back off. Thought about a three, instead throws it out front. They'll reset with Tinder on the left wing. Now Cepetti up top, around a Kaufman screen, lobs it in to Maddie. Maddie Kaufman turns on Holman, drives baseline, kicks it on the wing to Reed for three. That's good. Give her three that time. Kaylin Reed, her first make of the night. Her 19th three in varsity play this season. 29-18. Williams scored 11. Right back to a 14-point Lanphier lead. 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Pass to Kaufman, tipped away. Brooks ends up with the ball for the Lions. Another Rochester turnover, their 11th. Here's Brooks in the lane. Had it knocked loose by Kaufman. Picked up, though, by the Lions' Serenity Price. She gives to Brooks. Left corner, Holman, a three. In and goes. Yes, got on the rim and fell in. Thought it was going to bounce out. And the Lions have their biggest lead, 17 off the Holman three. Here's Tinder inside, got one, a little jumper on the baseline left, put it in. And Jared Baduras burns another timeout. He's about out. 35-20. Lanphier by 15 off that Tinder hoop. 3:53 to go in the third. We'll be back after a steak and shake 30-second break. Off the bench, 5'7" junior. Martrice Brooks with the ball. Goes to Serenity Price on the wing left. Rochester hanging back in the zone. Here's Parker with the ball on the right side. Comes to the free throw line. Hands to Brooks up top. 15-point Lanphier lead. Brooks skips into the lane. Jumper good. Martrice Brooks with 6. Lanphier presses off the made basket. They've matched their biggest lead of 17. 37-20. 3:18 to go, and the Lions take it away again. Turnover number 12 for the Rockets. Parker, a runner. No good, right down the middle of the lane. She missed it. Rebound Cepetti for Rochester. 3:07 to go in the third. Down by 17. The Rockets need some points from somewhere. At the head of the key with the ball, Katie Dorman. Gives off to Kaylin Reed. Left side to Cepetti. Now bounces to Kelsey Tinder over on the left side. Senior guard. Gives it off in the corner to Reed. Fires a pass in the middle. Kaufman loose inside and scores. Rolled to the hoop against Serenity Price and got it. 6 for Kaufman. 37-22. 2:35 to go. Quarter number 3. Sectional championship game in Champaign. Parker throws it out front to Price. To Williams. Right corner 3. It is no good. Ball kicked out of bounds. Will be Lanphier ball.
For the Lions,
Lanphier is going to sub in Jayla Evans, who played briefly in the first half. Price will get a break. Ball is thrown out front to Brooks. Lions ball with 2:20 to go in the third, up by 15. Trying to win a sectional for the first time since 1991. Brooks into the lane. Throws it right side to Parker. Drives to the wing. Gives out front to Trotter. Now Williams, runner from the baseline, no good. Evans, the rebound. Oh my goodness, she flipped it up over the back of her head and almost made it. No good though. Kaufman the rebound. Here come the Rockets down by 15 and a foul in the backcourt. It's on Lanphier. Rosaria Williams. Lanphier hasn't committed many fouls, but Williams has committed just about all of them. That's her third. Third foul on Williams. Holman back in for the Lions. 1:51 to go in the third quarter. Lanphier by 15 in Rochester ball. Throw it right side to Dorman. Now to Sapetti in the middle to Kaufman. Turns, banked it up and in. They need to do more of that, the Rockets. Get it to Kaufman in the lane. 37-24. 1:30 left, third quarter. Lanphier by 13. Biggest lead tonight has been 17 on a couple of occasions. Brooks with the ball. Martrice will back off to the center line. Now drive in, into a double team. Goes to Evans, left side, out front to Holman. Kyle Holman, 5'5" senior guard, white headband. Lanphier's got a bunch of white headbands tonight. Parker with one. Here's Holman for three, and she missed short. Rebound Reed for Rochester. Taylor Reed right up the middle. Reed goes left, throws it out front. Sapetti covered up. Gives the ball off to Hannah Tinder. Now right side for a three from Dorman that's off target. Katie Dorman missed. Ball comes long though, and Kaylin Reed has it. The freshman guard gives off to Sapetti. Right side to Dorman. In the corner. Sapetti with the ball, throws it. Stumbled on her way to the hoop, but she got it down. She has scored 6 in the quarter. And trying to lead the comeback, Maddie Kaufman makes it an 11-point game. 6 unanswered for Rochester. 16 seconds to go in the third. Lanphier ball up 37-26. Parker lane. Parker drives to the baseline. Parker almost stepped out of bounds. Found Evans for an easy two. Beautiful assist to Parker. And Jayla Evans can the bucket. And we're done with 3 in Champaign. And Lanphier leads by 13. They're 8 minutes away from the Super at UIS on Monday night. Back in a minute. Rochester's night. After the Rockets upset Sacred Heart Griffin in the regional final at Chatham last week, Lanphier's going to get them tonight, and the Lions are going to win their first sectional since '91. Here's a three for Dorman that is no good off target, and Serenity Price has the rebound for Lanphier. Outlets to Brooks. Martrice is going to back it off. All Lanphier needs to do is run clock. They're 20 points ahead. Now, they're a bad free throw shooting team, but Rochester hasn't committed any fouls here in the second half. Now they have. Dorman knocks down Azaria Williams. She wasn't shooting. That's the first team foul on the Rockets in the second half with 2:26 to go here in the fourth quarter. And the Rockets have 5 fouls to give, but it's way too late for that. Down by 20 points. Ball is thrown out to Brooks. Rockets will just play it straight up defensively. Brooks slides to a stop. And a whistle and timeout Doug Collins at the Lanphier bench. Coach Collins and he hasn't won a sectional yet, but he's 2 minutes and 18 seconds away from doing just that as the Lanphier girls head basketball coach. Lions 49, Rochester 29, Steak and Shake 30-second break. And a turnover on the Lions on the inbounds pass. Martrice Brooks is called for carrying the ball, and she said, I didn't go anywhere. How could I carry the ball? Who will Lanphier play on Monday? Not sure yet, as Lindsay Sapetti exits to a hand from the Rochester fans. JR is going to get his seniors out one at a time, it would appear, here in the final 2 minutes, and let them get some applause. The other game of interest tonight, as Rochester turns it over for a 15th time on the inbounds play, and now Lanphier gives it right back to him as things get a little sloppy here in the final minutes of the ball game. It's either going to be Highland or Civic Memorial for Lanphier on Monday, and a foul called on Maddie Kaufman on an entry pass. Kaufman was fouled by Serenity Price of Lanphier. Highland playing Civic Memorial tonight at the Effingham Sectional Championship, and Highland leads 26-25 after 3 quarters. So we're not sure yet who Lanphier will play, but Lanphier will play on Monday, and we'll be there to cover the game live at 6:35 Monday night at Track. Here's Maddie Kaufman inside, threw one over the rim, no good. Rebound put up by Kelsey Tinder, no good. Outlet pass by Lanphier's Serenity Price. Brooks picks it up, throws it to Williams. Might she shoot a 3 and a 20-point lead? No, she's going to throw it inside instead, and Trotter put it up too hard, got it back, put it up, and it rolled off. Rebound for Kelsey Tinder of Rochester, and the ball stolen. Well, I tell you, Williams, she has played a great game. Lazaria Williams just got another steal and a 16th turnover for Rochester with 1:20 to go and a 20-point lead, and Lanphier is playing like it's a tie game. The Lions just never let up, ever. And now, a couple more of the Rockets seniors will exit. In fact, all 3 of them will, including Maddie Kaufman, who gets a big hug from her coach. She was his best player this year. Maddie Kaufman, 5'10" senior, is going to finish with 10 points tonight. And she went over the 1,000 mark in her career point total this evening. She came in 997 and scores 10, and out she goes for the last time with 1:10 to go in the game. Lanphier ball, and the Lions are going to put some reserves in with a 20-point lead and try to dribble this out. And a foul on the Rockets to stop the clock with 1:01 showing. One of the reserves in for Lanphier is Lainey Parker, Kylie's younger sister. A couple more Rockets sub in. There's Ariana Gillespie and Jenna Dorman. And Lanphier will sub in Carlisha Wallace and Jayla Evans and Liliana McGuire and Mariah Crawford for the Lions here in the final minute of the game. The Lanphier season will go on. Off their 25th win tonight, they will play either Highland or Bethalto Civic Memorial Monday night at 7 at track at UIS in the Super. There's a glide down the lane. Lanphier's not going to dribble it out. Wallace, no. Put back, yes. Charlisha Wallace got it in, and it's 51-29 Lanphier. In a blowout win against Rochester tonight here in Champaign. And it's been Lanphier from the start. Ball is tipped away by the Lions in the half court. It was Wallace who went out and knocked away a pass intended over on the right side for Hannah Tinder of the Rockets. 19 seconds. 51-29 Lions. Rochester throws it in to Ariana Gillespie, who shoots a three and banked it in. Got all the rim and went down. Gillespie makes it 51-32. 8 seconds. Lanphier should dribble it out. Listen to the Lions fans. Lanphier sectional champs for the first time since 1991. The Lions win it tonight 51-32 over Rochester. And Lanphier plays in the Super at track at UIS on Monday night at 7 o'clock. We'll be there to cover the game. We'll have Illini basketball coming up as they're just about early in the second half in Northwestern tonight. Stay tuned. We'll have post-game comments and then send you to the Illini game here on Sports Radio. Final score again. Lanphier 51, Rochester 32 in the girls 3A sectional final in Champaign.
Ready to move? You have a lot of decisions ahead. The first one is your
Rochester Rockets on their Sweet 16 appearance, and congratulations to your sectional champions.